Welcome back, everyone. Thank you to everyone who watched the last video and who's back again for this video. YouTube always blows me away. Bunch of absolute heroes. So I got told after the last video that people would happily just watch me waffling nonsense and riding around and going about life. And after the content plan disaster that we spoke about in the last video, where Harley Southampton closed their doors, it's kind of given me an idea that in the short term, at least, if we try and grow the channel and grow an audience, we'll just do it in a kind of vlog-based format. So I'll just stick the camera on when I'm doing things and chat nonsense, and if that manages to gather some kind of momentum and grow some kind of audience, then great. But if it doesn't, I'm still really enjoying it, so I don't really care if people don't watch, to be honest with you. So today is Tuesday and I'm on my way over to work. I'm trying a couple of things today in the hope that we could put this video out tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So the first thing I'm trying is I've changed the microphone setup in my helmet ever so slightly, because there were some harsh noises on the last one, some harsh like T's and S's and some breathing that I wasn't happy with. And it's a lapel mic inside a helmet, right? So you're not going to stop all of it, but I wasn't happy with exactly how it sounded. So I've put a little, what's called a dead cat on, which means I've now got some fur tickling my lower lip. Married man problems. And but I'm hoping that it softens some of the harsh noises without losing too much of like the engine noise, etc., or the exhaust growl. That's my hope. Anyway, I'm still checking the camera because I still don't know what was going on Sunday. And then I'm also trying out this new thing here, the Beeline Moto 2, which I kickstarted when that was live, and they delivered to me, and I've never tried to fit it to my bike. I tried to fit it to my bike last week with the mount that came with the Kickstarter. Doesn't fit these handlebars because these are 1.5 inch thick handlebars, and it's not designed for bars that thick. So I've bought their new kind of standard universal mount, which uses these weird like rubber bands to attach it to the handlebar, which has made me very nervous, but Beeline have told me it's perfectly safe and secure and everything's fine. So I've set the Sat Nav on it to go to work, and I know the way to work. I just want to see how clear and easy it is to understand. I feel like it fits the bike really nicely, like it looks really nice there. The mount sitting in between the clamps for the handlebars, it looks like it fits. It's right in my eye line if I just drop my eyes down. It's super easy to see. So I'm just going to trial that out today and see how that works, and if it's a usable system. Because if it's a usable system on this bike specifically, it opens up a little bit more in terms of places I can go, because Sat Nav. Because I am a travel anxious person. I find it very difficult to just go and get lost somewhere. I can't be that person. I can't just go and get lost somewhere. That isn't a thing I can do. Come on, Mr. Red Van. You can go. I'm right across the junction here, like a knob. How's he? Oh, right, okay. Makes more sense now. There was a learner. We have patience and time for learners. Everyone's got to learn somewhere. You're not actually indicating, right, are you? Good use of indicators. Indicators in this country are one of the things I think annoys me the most. People just incorrectly indicating or choosing not to indicate at all. It really bugs me. Oh, biker friend ahead. So yeah, I'm looking at this new little Sat Nav system. The Beeline Moto 1 came out a while ago, actually. And I first saw it on a channel called Motobob. And it looked decent, but it was like just kind of you need to go in roughly that direction, and it wouldn't tell you the roads. Like I said, I suffer with a bit of travel anxiety, so I need to know where I'm going, and I need something to, if I get lost, it's going to help me find my way back. I don't know why, it's just a thing I've always had. And so they brought out the Beeline Moto 2, and I checked out the Kickstarter, and it has this new turn-by-turn nav on it. Now, as you can tell from the Fat Boy, I don't have turn-by-turn nav on a Fat Boy because Harleys typically, especially the cruisers, have not historically been tech-heavy, which a lot of people say is a good thing, and it is. but it means that if I wanted to go and explore on this thing, it would be quite easy to get lost and not know where on earth I'm going. So checking, it's still recording. So now that's not a concern. Now that's not a risk. I can go and get lost somewhere, and then go, I don't know where I am, home, and it'll bring me back. And that's mainly the reason why I want it. Also means I can go to places like Lumi's or whatever, which is a local biker cafe. I know where I'm going because I actually know the way there because I've not been there. Once I've been there 2 or 3 times, I don't need Sat Nav anymore, right? That's how everyone is, surely. And it's not just me. Although I am one of these people now. I'll be honest with you. With Google Maps on my CarPlay, I am one of those people now that almost always has my Sat Nav in and turned on, because it will tell me if there's any traffic or issues or accidents. So even if I know the way, like to go to my tattoo artist, he's in Birmingham, it's 2.5 hours away, I know the way, I know how to get there. It's not, I've been there enough times now that I know how to get to his place. It's not a new place I'm going to, but I'll always have my Sat Nav plugged in and on. It gives me an ETA, it warns me of any collisions or traffic issues, it warns me of other problems, stalled vehicles and road closures, it reroutes me, it just removes so much stress that I almost always have it on. So this makes me happier, I'll be honest. I'm not going to follow where it tells me to go necessarily, I just wanted to see how clear it is, and I think I'm going to be honest with you, chat, I think it's chat, there we go. I will get out have the habit of calling you people on the bike channel chat. I need a name for you people. If you've got an idea as to what I could call the people that watch the motorcycle channel, in the comment section below, please. I need to know what I could call you. I can't call you bikers, because there's plenty of people that have told me they watch the channel who aren't bikers. So what do I call you people? Cultists? But I can't call you chat. Because that's for live streams, and this isn't live. Although I guess I could premiere, but no one's watching the premiere of this, let's be honest. So yeah, I want to see if that turn-by-turn nav is quite clear. I'm not going to follow it to the letter, because I think it will take me a way that is probably slightly quicker, but isn't the way I want to go, just because I know where I want to go, I know the way I want to go, because I do this all the time. But I just wanted to see how clear it was, and if it reroutes quickly, and etc. And so far so good. Beeline Moto, good job. Big fan. This has sat in a case for 6 months. Haven't done anything with it. And now I've brought it out to play. Still recording. Maybe it just had a really funny 5 minutes the first day I turned it back on. It was also this morning, I'll be trying this out, not this weekend, I'm busy all weekend this weekend, but maybe Friday, but it depends on the weather, or sometime the weekend after. I've been trialling and mucking around with the Insta X3 that I've got at home. So I've got a clamp that I can put here, that puts the camera kind of here, and it can face you at the same time. I'm trying to go for that. If you know my other channels, which are essentially my day job, you'll know that I'm quite keen on high production value. That's why I'm mucking around at the moment with the microphone. When I get the microphone right, I'll then look at adding a second camera for better angles. I'm really keen on production value, so despite being 150 subs on a tiny channel with one video 5 months ago, and one video 2 days ago, and one video now, I want to have a high production quality. So if anyone comes and finds us, I'm like, this is worth watching. This is quite good. This is in nice clear 4K, and the audio is nice and clear, and there's multiple angles and etc. So I want to do all those things. So that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan at the moment. But I want to try that out as well. So there'll probably be another video soon with me trying and failing using the Insta X3. That could do some fancy stuff as well, because you can spin it around and all sorts, but I actually don't want to use it as a 360 camera. I actually want to use it just as a face me camera. I think that's going to be the best way to operate that camera, but I'm not 100%. I don't know. Maybe that's the best way to operate that camera. Who knows? I'm going to give it a go anyway at some point in the near future. So this is going to tell me to come off. I'm actually going to follow this. I'm not going to follow this actually. I think it's just rerouted and it wants me to go up and off, and I'm not. I'm going to go over the bridge. Oh, there's a learner though. I could just bomb off the learner. Nah, it's just a learner, isn't it? Like I said, we always learn somewhere. And we are also successfully still recording. So perhaps the issue has been solved. That would be good. I'd be happy with that. What a beautiful day again as well, by the way. Well, we're coming into a bit more central Southampton now because that's where my studio is, where my office is. I also have a plan potentially to kit out part of the studio office for bike content that isn't on the bike. I don't know what I do for bike content that's not on the bike. Helmet reviews, news and rumours, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just getting into this right now. But I'll show you people at some point. Don't worry, Mr. Tesla. I make enough noise for both of us. Good. Still recording. I think I've solved the problem. How, I don't know. I've changed a couple of settings. See the red light there? He's parking up. We're going to go past the Mayflower Theatre. Stop before we're in central town. Just give me a little like flag thing there, nice. It's quite nice though, it's quite clear this. You can change the brightness on the go. I think that's these buttons for brightness. I'm not sure. The app is super useful, like super easy to use. I'm quite impressed by it. And the mount seems rigid. I was worried about it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. We're going to skip ahead of all this traffic because I can. Because bike. I see so many scooters and stuff about nowadays. I guess it's just a cheap mode of transport. So many. I still think I should get Joe a Joped. If only we had the cash, chat. Chat. This is why I need a name. I can't keep calling you chat. I can't keep calling you chat. This is the more studenty area of Southampton. Down there is an area called Bedford Place where I spent many an evening in my late youth, late college years, you know, definitely when it was legal enough to go drinking. Honest mum. The traffic lights. Man, but look at the colour of that Beamer, that's sexy. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of the colour of that Beamer. I'm thinking about this going black. I talked to Sykes High Davidson in Brighton, or Brighton Way. I say in Brighton Way. I talked to them about getting that black. I need to see if it's going to be bank breaking or reasonable, but this has got to go for an annual service soon, I think. So if I've got it in for it, straight through a red light, oh my lord, people don't seem to use their eyes ever. Jesus Christ. There's memes out there, right? There's memes on and reels on things like Instagram and stuff that motorcyclists on the whole will break every traffic violation possible, apart from jumping red lights. Mentalist in a little Kia, ploughing through a red light just then. Oh my lord. we're getting close to the studio now. I'll be pulling into the car park very soon. And off to do some work for the day. So I might end the video there. I might put it on the way home and see how the camera works in low light, because there's a mode on this camera, on the Ace Pro, that's specifically designed for low light conditions. And so I might put it on and see how it behaves in low light. But what I'll do is I'll probably do a sign-off piece in a second anyway, just in case. So you either see this will be the end of the video, or you might look below and be like, oh, there's 10 more minutes. We'll see. But I'm also planning on coming back at like 8 PM, so I don't know how low light will be there, to be fair. But we're going to get to the studio in a minute, do a day's worth of work. Maybe leave the lads this evening in charge and come home. Because it is pancake day. And Lucy said if I come home slightly earlier, I can have some pancakes. So, you know, every cloud. Infinity, great place in there, by the way. Great place in Infinity. Much motorcycle gear. Walking distance from my studio as well, which is super helpful. Maybe we'll get a huge and they'll sponsor us. That'd be useful, wouldn't it? Menin Road. There's always work going on this road. This road is a terrible surface as well, so new industrial estate. It's the junction here at Aldi. People just, oh no, you see me, good. People just normally pull out of there. Gotta be super careful. Super careful. Ooh. Ooh. And here we are. Thank you so much, you wonderful human beings, for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this sort of stuff in the comment section below, whether you're here for it or not. I'm super interested to know what you guys think of this. I think it's, I mean, I'm enjoying it, and I think that's probably what counts the most. As long as I'm enjoying it, who cares? But if you're not enjoying it and you think it's terrible, well, that's also not a good thing, is it? I might as well not bother. I've obviously changed the sound slightly with the dead cat. So I need you to let me know what you think of the improved or not improved audio, whichever one it might be. I think it's improved, but I need you to let me know what you think. I said I'd show you. There it is. That's the bike. It is a bit dirty, but also beautiful. Hey, let me know in the comments below if the sound sounds better. I think it sounds better. Let me know if this is the sort of content you'll be up for watching, I guess. Yeah. Thank you so much, you wonderful human beings. We'll see you in the next one.